You killed my childhood best friend. You snapped a poor innocent girl's neck. You essentially murdered the person I was closest to. And now you're asking me to date you. Hey guys, Cyclonic Flame here and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. This is episode 11, and when we left off, Natsuki showed us how to whip her head. Yuri's gone a bit insane, and I'm currently stuck in the middle of the three of them with seemingly no choice but to choose Monika. Like, look, I'll take my hands off I'll put both my hands in the air, I'll put it at the top of the screen, and my mouse will just move down by itself. I'm not doing this, I swear. Look, I know you guys can't see my mouse, but this is definitely not me doing this. And, like, I checked, my mouse isn't bugging, apparently this is part of the game. And this game obviously wants me to choose Monika. Since I don't trust her, I'm going to try and choose anybody else but Monika. Okay. I think those are Yuri's eyes. The screen is filled with buttons that just say Monika, and there's gibberish at the bottom of the screen. Great. Yay! You picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Char for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Char away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Okay, Yuri, I know Monika's driving you insane, but this seems a tiny little bit too harsh of a repercussion. Can you at least talk it out with her first, or at least engage in a fist fight before you suggest that she do something like that? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Char. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Finally. Okay, I still have the program files open on my right. All the stuff that was previously in the main Doki Doki Literature Club folder is mostly gone, except for all the the Python and SH files. There's a file in there now called Have a Nice Weekend. That doesn't sound foreboding at all. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Char, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just with the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? I guess. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Char. I have to tell you. I'm I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Cha, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. Excuse me? You stole a pen from me? When? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Okay, first of all, ew. Second of all, ew. Third of all, that is kind of creepy. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Cha. Tell me that you want to be my lover. Okay, I'm just going to save right here before things go downhill any further. Do you accept my confession? Yes or no? Now here's the thing. I'm fully aware that Yuri's being controlled by Monika just by the fact that the game's been glitching a lot. But Yuri herself, I feel, was a little bit clingy to begin with. But I'm tempted to say yes, because the last time I said no was to Sayori, and we all know what happened to her. I'm gonna regret this. Yes. Okay. Somehow I feel like something like this was gonna happen. Yuri, why? I accepted your confession and you go and do this to me? Why? It's just a bunch of text. I don't feel comfortable with this. Yuri, why did you have to do this? How long is this gonna take? Oh wait, there's the skips? Okay. Oh, thank God I clicked the skip. Okay. Okay, the time of day is changing. But I'm so glad that I decided to click the skip button because there is a lot of dialogue here. Oh my God. The blood is... Are you actually kidding me? The blood is drying? And I can see, I think her eyes are a different color from when she first collapsed, isn't it? Oh, yes. Oh boy, this is not something I'm comfortable with, like, at all. First Sayori, then presumably Natsuki, and now Yuri. Glitch text. Alright, it's festival time. Okay, so Natsuki's still alive. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was... Ah! Ah! Okay, yep, no, I agree with you, Natsuki. Vomiting is probably a reasonable reaction to this situation. Natsuki runs away. I'm here! Cha, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, it's a shame. Wait, you were here the entire weekend, Cha? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I goddamn knew it! Monika, you piece of shit! I'm super sorry. No, you aren't. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Always remove Yuri.character deleted, Natsuki.character deleted. I'm almost done. Hold the phone. Are you actually... Oh my God. Monika is the only character file in here now. Oh, of course. Of course, be just my luck. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What? What the? Okay, my game just... I think that was a false reset. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are! I'm already looking at the scene and I have several questions. Hi again, Char. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Char. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Oh boy, I have news for you, Monika. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I am aware this is all a game, right? Yeah, I sort of had a semblance of that since the first act. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? No, we were all aware of this. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Well, yes you did. Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, I did pay full attention, you're just not giving me the chance to speak. Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry if you had to see that, though. Although, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Char? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Char. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Char. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Char. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's it. All's just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Char, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Char, will you go out with me? Monika, You killed my childhood best friend. You snapped a poor innocent girl's neck. You essentially murdered the person I was closest to. And now you're asking me to date you. I'd just like to point out to everyone at this point that I still have my file explorer open on Monika's character file. Are you seriously fucking with me right now? And of course the only option is yes. Yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Char. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Char. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. Okay, so if the game didn't make you an ending, and you're capable of editing the game's code and making an ending for yourself, why the fuck didn't you just make your own route and compete with the girls naturally instead of murdering them all? What the hell is wrong with you? The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You won't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Yes, I know. I have it open. I can delete you any minute if I want to. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Excuse me? Okay. I think I know what you're doing, you piece of shit. You're not getting the best of me. To get to the game directly, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. You scrub, I did it the hard way. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay, so I'm assuming this is all just Monika. So I can all I can pick is Monika. She's literally making me pick only her. Also, even though that's a cute and adorable character sprite, I still hate you. Hi again, Char. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Char. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really want to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Well, it's too late for that. You've already done that multiple times this series. Oh boy. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. I'm like actually absolutely pissed with you right now. Hope you realize that. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Trust me, the option's looking more and more tempting. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Char? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Oh, how the actual fuck did you figure this out? Shit, she found us out, guys. Everyone, code red, get to the bunkers now. Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I've been recording, like, literally this entire series, I think for, like, literal 4 hours? 5 hours? I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? No, not really. I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Monika? Do you mind not getting into my screen? I'm just kidding. I don't trust you. I can't do anything after all. If you just gave some time— oh, okay, yep, I sort of expected that one. Did I scare you? Not really, I was sort of seeing it coming, considering the fact that you muted the music, idiot. You're so cute. Anyway, Char, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Excuse me for a moment. Alright. Off to the shadow realm with you, you piece of shit. It worked! What's happening? Char, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Char. Please hurry and help me. Help me! I'm not helping you, you piece of shit. You ruined my game, and now I'm going to ruin you instead. You should have known not to fuck with me. Did you do this to me, Char? Did you? Did you delete me? You deserved it, you piece of shit. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Char. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Nothing. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Well, if you had access to my computer's files, you should have known this already. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. Well, actually, technically speaking, you killed the first 3 people. I just killed you in return. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Well, I mean, I could. Char, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I'm not leaving. I'm not falling for this. I know there's going to be something additional here. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. She finally figured out that she was an absolute asshole. Slow clap, everyone. Slow clap. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. Ding ding ding! We have a winner! How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Monika? I've made up my mind. Char, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... If you really love me, what? Then... Okay. I think Monika finally petered out. Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri are all back in my characters folder, but I don't see Monika. And she's gone from the title screen too, what the hell? All my save files were deleted during the second act, but literally all my save files are gone now. New game. Okay. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey Char. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Char, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Char, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But then something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Wait, so Sayori's the president instead of Monika now? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Okay, so you're joining the club of your own volition. The school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer that I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Char? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Char that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Char. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Char, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The little whiskers are drawn with icing and a piece of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I am a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Char, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I quietly muttered to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her cup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated that you don't read much, okay? I'm certain that we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Char wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little bit. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Char? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We could all get to know each other a little bit better too. Okay, for a second there, I don't know why. I looked at Natsuki and Sayori's hands, I thought they were holding hands for some reason. And it was really throwing me off. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing that if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You are the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realise. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realised my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute! I agree with Sayori on this one, this is adorable. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yep, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Char. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Char. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me that you were starting a club, but I think you were pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Char, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monika. Excuse me? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really do know everything, Char. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Char. Goodbye, Literature Club. You say goodbye to Sayori, but she's still in here. Okay. What the heck? I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hi. Oh no.
Hi, it's me.
I didn't realize you had voice lines.
I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and
Yeah.
not really any good at it yet, like at all.
I mean, you've been practicing for a
I
while.
wrote you a song.
Why?
And I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Alright, you can start. Play audio. Oh my god. This game... Okay. To Dan Salvado's credit, this game was a hell of a trip. This game has given me, literally, I kid you not, has given me more nightmares than between the two Outlast games and Amnesia combined. This game has given me that many nightmares that I've actually developed a slight bit of insomnia. But anyways, on this rather bittersweet note, that's where I'm going to have to leave off the series. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, set fire to that like and subscribe down below. Recommend more games to me, and I will see you all in the next video.
Just to find that special day. Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to Literature Club. I finally understand Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you. For making all my dreams come true. For being a friend to all the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika.